The NOEVSBIG magnified desk lamp. Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. Good moto morning. Welcome to another episode of Kraken's Garage. Today is a paid promotion. Let's get that out of the way. This desk lamp was sent to me free of charge to do a review on. The only reason why I do reviews of any products is because 100% of my products go to you. So that's what's in it for you if you decide you want to watch this video. We're going to give away this desk lamp. You have until 12 o'clock noon this Friday, Eastern Standard Time. So you have roughly about three and a half days to answer down below. I'll tell you at the end of the video what to put down in the comments, the buzzwords, so you can be entered to win. If you don't use the exact statement, you're not going to win it. So this is a magnified illuminated lamp, and we'll talk about its features and benefits, some of the things that I think could use a little bit of improvement, and do I think it's worth your hard-earned money. Let's start with the obvious. What does a magnified illuminated lamp have to do with motorcycling? Actually, a heck of a lot. I do a lot of soldering, working on delicate items, tearing apart very small items that belong on motorcycles, as well as trying to read directions on, in this case, anti-seize lubricant. And the directions are so hard to read. And having something like this as a quick reference to sit down and be able to read those directions is absolutely invaluable to me. The key benefit for me is being able to do delicate work and have the work area illuminated as well as magnified, and we'll give you some demonstration on that. Now for today's episode, I chose this model of the Lilla Dan. It's an interesting seagoing vessel. I'll tell you a little bit about the history during this video of this ship. This model is super old. It is covered in dust. It is falling apart and in ruins. Over the years, being left out with dust collecting on it, a lot of bits and pieces that have fallen off of it. I was almost to the point where I'm just going to throw it in the trash. But when you think about the work that goes into making this, it's a wood kit where you actually have planks. You have to steam them over a teapot to get them to bend, and bend them around the hull, glue them down, and brass tack it. So it's kind of an involved process to make this particular kit. But when she's done, I'll display it proudly on my mantle in my living room. To me, it's a real joy to look at. Now let's talk about the magnifying glass lamp here for a second. The model number of this particular item is N650-5B, and it has several good options that I think are notable. It comes in two different sizes. This particular one is 33 inches, and it retails for $49.99. They normally sell it for $46.99. Right now, Amazon has 15% off, so you can buy this for $39.52 US. It's $40 US. They have many different versions. They have a smaller one as well that has a magnifying glass within the magnifying glass. That's for doing super tiny, delicate work, like if you were a jeweler or something. That wouldn't suit my needs. This is perfect. I have all the lights off in my garage, just natural sunlight shining in through the windows to demonstrate the different power levels of light. You have your on-off switch. You have a bright white light, which is, of course, this is LED driven. And you also have natural sunlight, which is more of a yellow type beam. The 5 different levels. I prefer the bright white, but the 5 different levels. This is the brightest setting. Stepping down, you have 5 different levels till it's off. Its total magnification is 10x or 10 times, which is about right. It's perfect. The actual lens that you're looking through is optically clear. I see no aberrations around the edges, anything like that. It's a nice piece of kit regarding the actual lens. It plugs in using a brick charger. Believe it or not, it came with a brick charger. My $1,300 Samsung S25 Ultra doesn't even come with a brick charger these days. Cheers to NOEVSBIG for including that in the kit. It's easy to assemble. I had it up and rolling and installed in under 5 minutes. The light actually just rests inside a cradle, and this clamps onto your desk, work area space. What's also kind of neat about it is you can clamp it vertically because it has a hole on the top for you to remove this item and screw it in the top here in case you have something vertically you want to mount it to. The inside edges of this clamp that you clamp to your work area tabletop do have a padding. I think it needs a little more robust padding because the lip on the end of it here is deeper setting than the actual padding that's on here. So this lip will mar your table. Strongly recommend if you're using it on a nice piece of furniture or your desk at home that you line it with a piece of cloth or something of that nature. Maybe double over a paper towel and set it in there to clamp it to your desk. Now I left this lamp on its highest setting for an hour and I threw a thermometer heat gun on it to see how hot it gets. It stays right around 79 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 26 degrees centigrade, so it's cool to the touch. Total weight is a little over 2 pounds. It's not overly heavy. Of course, you can rotate this as it acts on a ball gimbal here that you can adjust the tension on as well as the arms. So you can pretty much configure it to whatever it is you're working on. In summary, would I pay $40 for this? Would Kraken's Garage spend his hard-earned money on it? Absolutely. I think it's a really good product for what it is. It does exactly what I need. I think the only other improvement it could use would be some sort of cover over this, because typically you're going to have it in some kind of configuration like this when not in use. All your dust, follicles, whatever, are going to settle down on it, and you're going to have to constantly be cleaning the lens. It would be convenient if it had a flap that opened up and folded back. What you could do is just throw a cloth over it, or a Ziploc sandwich bag fits nicely right over this when not in use, to protect your lens from dust. Let's wrap up this video. We have two things. What you have to do is place down below in the comments is "I'm in." That's it. You can razz me about the video, poke fun, whatever, but if the words "I'm in" are not written in there, you're not going to be entered in the contest. As I stated at the beginning of the video, we're going to give this away this Friday around lunchtime, noon, Eastern Central Time. You have about 3.5 days to type "I'm in" down below. I will mail it to anybody in the world. I never do any reviews of a product that's so big and heavy that I cannot mail it to the other side of the world. It's unfair for a lot of my viewers globally to enter in these contests and never have a shot because they're geographically undesirable. So I get something light and easy to mail. So why the Lilla Dan? The Lilla Dan has an interesting history. The ship was built in 1951. For almost 20 years, it was used as a school and teaching ship in 𝕿𝕝𝕜. The Lilla Dan, launched on March 16, 1951, was built as a training ship for 𝕒𝕣𝕚𝕟𝕠𝕠𝕠's navigational school in 𝕿𝕝𝕜 and named after the daughter of the ship owner, whose nickname was Lilla. The purpose of the ship was intended as a training ship for cadets of 𝕒𝕣𝕚𝕟𝕠𝕠's navigational school in 𝕿𝕝𝕜. The current use, while originally a training ship, the Lilla Dan now serves as a charter ship for corporate events, meetings, holidays, and parties. Historical significance. In 2013, the Lilla Dan was designated a historic monument, and it's kind of a fascinating build. It has a steel skeleton inside the hull and then a wood. It was designed to traverse the North Atlantic, and its particular design with the steel frame on the inside was to cut through ice. It was a very fast ship, cargo ship, as well as could handle passengers and could plow through ice to get on with its journey. I hope you enjoyed this review today. Just kind of a quick low down and dirty. If you want to win this, be sure to pay attention to what I stated in the video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit the subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go ride it because it's good for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.